Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. As you can see, I'm all by myself. The reason is it's spring break, so Chris and everybody else is out having a good time with their children, and since mine are all grown and I have grandkids, I'm doing the show. But spring break's an important thing to talk about because all week long, what's going on? Kids are out of school, they're at home, they're at parks, they're riding their bicycles, they're out and about. So if you're driving, pay extra close attention to the pedestrians and the children running around. If you happen to notice children unattended, they may be in danger, so you might want to call 911, and let's keep our eyes out for the kids and help them to have a really happy and healthy spring break. Now, we had a happy and healthy last week. Well, maybe not so happy for some. We arrested 9 people last week. The count 3,339 people put behind bars, brought to justice since this show's been on the air, all by the citizens of Calhoun County, and we so appreciate all the hard work that you all have been doing over the years to make this show a success. And it is a success because of you and because we're putting people behind bars and bringing justice to our victims. Now, we have some really wonderful guests with us today. We're going to talk about really neat stuff to be on the alert for because it's springtime and there's lots of stuff that happens in springtime. So stay with us. We'll be back right after these few messages.
For emergency and non-emergency medical transportation, you can count on Anniston EMS.
Hello, I'm Johnny Warren with Anniston EMS, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide support for the Calhoun County's Most Wanted program. And I would like to remind everyone out there that if they need any medical transportation needs, please don't hesitate to call us.
Call Anniston EMS at 256-237-8572.
Your word is rigmarole.
Can you define it?
A long, complicated, and annoying process.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The last time I tried to buy a car, I just got a big load of rigmarole.
Well, you should have gone to Jacksonville Auto Sales.
Jacksonville Auto Sales across from Walmart in Jacksonville, or find us on the web at jascars.com. Remember, Jacksonville Auto Sales, home of the no rigmarole deal.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved
a crackhead,
drug addict,
alcoholic,
meth freak,
a wretch
like me.
I once was
homeless,
broken, sad,
just lost.
But now I am
sober,
happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
Big news for homebuyers searching through all those complicated mortgage options. AOD Federal Credit Union is now offering new, out-of-the-box mortgage solutions. Mortgage loan manager Jamie Bailey will help find the best rates and quickest approval for you. Conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, Jumbo, HARP, and more. Call Jamie Bailey at 256-241-8218. Out-of-the-box mortgage services. Reason number 4 that you belong with AOD Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. All loans subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.
The Ford brand has always brought you impressive style and legendary quality, and Sonny King Ford brings you the lowest price and the largest inventory, new or pre-owned. The new 2015 F-150 gets the best gas mileage of any truck without giving up its powerful towing capacity. The iconic new 2015 Mustang with its classic pony car looks and hunkered down stance preserves a legacy that defines American motoring. For over 93 years, Sonny King Ford for the best cars and best price.
Hi, I'm Katina Houston with Family Links, and this is the Parenting Tip of the Week. Work, work, work. If you're as busy as I am and find yourself overbooked, overworked, and overwhelmed, then it's time to do something different for your own self-preservation. The following tips will help you to get some things in your life in order and hopefully drastically decrease your stress. Number 1, eliminate clutter. Clean your work area. The way to do this is just to throw stuff away. When my desk is cluttered, I feel more stress. The only things that I would like to leave on my desk are my computer and my phone. Try developing a system that helps to keep your work area clear no matter your occupation. Number 2, eliminate distractions. If your cell phone's blinking, your phone is ringing, your iPod is sending you notifications, and your laptop's open, it's very easy to get distracted. Even worse is when you're checking all of your devices on your off time or on vacation. You should set aside a time where these things are turned off. This is a time when you cannot be contacted about work stuff. Maybe designate 1 hour a day to check and return emails. The more you can eliminate distractions, the more focused you can be when it counts. Number 3, set office hours. This is still a struggle for me, but one that I'm working to perfect. Designate set work hours and put in your best work during those hours and then leave work alone. This is important for your sanity. This is important so you don't feel like your entire life is work, and this is important for your family. Number 4, find something else that you enjoy and do it. Schedule yourself participating in something outside of work. Learn a new hobby, volunteer, and don't volunteer for something work-related unless it's your desire to do so. Challenge yourself to do something different, like join a softball league, write a blog, write a book, start a business, go skydiving, or even better, run a 5K. Number 5, make friends outside of your job. I do this through church, volunteering, or at the gym. Get out of town a little bit. You can use spring break, Christmas, summer, whatever holidays they give you out at work, and have friends outside of the workplace. This also gives you a break from work, getting caught up in the workplace negative talk, and it also gives your life some diversity. Broaden your horizons. Number 6, give. One of the most profound ways to fight negative feelings about our lives is to give. When we give, we take the focus off of our own wants and place it on the needs of others. Volunteering is a great way to give. Find a worthwhile cause and donate to it regularly. Remember, we are no good to our families when we're not good to ourselves. For more tips, please contact Family Links at 256-820-5911.
And welcome to this week's edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. First up this week, Joshua Wirtz. Mr. Wirtz, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted for probation revocation on unlawful manufacture of a controlled substance. And take a look at Kathy Chandler. Miss Chandler, last known to be living in Anniston, she's wanted for failure to appear on possession and receipt of a controlled substance. And here is Christina Barksdale. Miss Barksdale, last known to be living in Anniston, she's wanted on probation violation for obstruction of justice by using a false ID. And meet Michael Brown. Mr. Brown, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted on bond revocations for possession and receipt of a controlled substance, use and possession of drug paraphernalia, and breaking and entering of a vehicle. And this is Brent Bailey. Mr. Bailey, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted for failure to appear on possession of marijuana second. And take a look, if you would, at Brandon McMassey. Mr. McMassey, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted for probation revocation on obstruction of justice by giving a false ID. And last up for the first half of our lineup, Tara Watkins. Miss Watkins, last known to be living in Anniston, she's wanted for probation violation on obstruction of justice by giving a false ID. And that's it for the first half of our lineup. Stay tuned for the second half later in the show. Welcome back. I hope you saw somebody in the lineup there that you recognize, and of course if you did, you know who to call. I'm John Garlick. I'm back with you, and we have a wonderful guest here, Miss Jean Ann Oglesby.
Hey, John.
You are the market manager for the downtown market.
Yes, some people call me the farmer's daughter, but market manager is my official title.
I like farmer's daughter better.
I know.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
So, downtown market, we're not talking about a grocery store here. What are we talking about?
We're talking about an outdoor market in downtown Anniston. This is where growers and producers and crafters can come to sell their wares to locals or to visitors.
Whoever comes by.
Exactly.
So farmers and growers and crafters.
Mm-hmm.
So what are crafters doing?
Crafters are people who don't grow something, obviously, but except in their imagination, and then they bring it to fruition. Pardon the pun.
Very clever.
Yes.
These clever crafters.
Right.
So what kinds of stuff are they bringing to the downtown market?
Well, one crafter has pearls that she makes into different forms of jewelry. Another is also in the jewelry business, and she crafts different types of screen into jewelry. We have people who have mustard.
Mustard.
Mustard,
That's
like
not a craft.
Mom's mustard. That is a craft.
That's a craft, making mustard?
He doesn't grow his own mustard, but he does produce mustard.
I wonder how one produces mustard.
Very carefully.
I'm sure. And the pearls, now I don't guess she's growing her own pearls like the oysters and cracking them open and looking for them, is she?
Well, when I've been out to her place, I didn't see the oyster beds, but no, she does get them through a pearl producer. So, and then she creates her own designs. It's really kind of cool.
Well, that's neat. So how many craft people are usually at the downtown market?
30%. We maintain 70% farmers and 30% crafters. So like if we had 10 people there or 10 booths there, then 7 of them would be producers, farmers, and 3 of them would be crafters. That's because we're a certified market.
A certified market. So, okay, so tell me about what a certified market means.
We had to go through a lot of accreditation through the state of Alabama, the Farmers Market Authority, and establish certain rules and regulations that our farmers, producers, and crafters would follow. And by making sure that they grow what they say or what they're selling.
Oh, I have heard that. I've heard that in some farmers markets, you're not really getting farm-grown stuff. Somebody's actually going to like Winn-Dixie or the grocery store and buying stuff and then trying to resell them at the farm. So you guys certify that all of this stuff is coming from farms. And are these farms local farms, or can they be from Georgia or Tennessee? Or
they need to be within Alabama, though we do have an exception that allows us to go 25 miles outside of Alabama to bring somebody in. For instance, like one of the crafters coming in is with a goat cheese farm out of Tallapoosa. So they're within the 25-mile border of Alabama, so they can be at our market.
Well, that's wonderful, and we've got a lot of farms just locally too,
yes,
don't we?
Yes, we do.
And so they all come. 29 farms that come locally to the farmers market.
Right.
And I remember that used to be behind the old Sears building, the county admin building. Is that where it is?
No. Now there's still a market there on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and these are the farmers that you've seen over the years, and they are they come and go as they wish at that market. And they've been around a long time. My market will be, or our market will be behind City Hall under the Big Top, except for this weekend, and because the Big Top is within the race course for the Sonny King criterion, we are going to be in the parking deck of across from Pickers, which is 8th and Wilmer.
Right there, kind of near the Compass Bank.
Yes.
What a great use for the parking deck.
I know, finally.
I'm so excited. So during the race weekend, this Saturday?
This Saturday.
It'll be on top of the parking deck.
It will.
Oh, wonderful.
Starting at 7 a.m.
Ooh, that's early. Going till when?
It is till noon.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will be back, and we'll talk more about markets and farmers and fruits, vegetables, and my favorite subject, nuts. So stay with us.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved
A crackhead,
drug addict, alcoholic, meth freak,
a wretch
like me.
I once was.
homeless,
Broken. Sad.
Just lost.
but now I am
Sober.
Happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
Your word is rigmarole.
Can you define it?
A long, complicated, and annoying process.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The last time I tried to buy a car, I just got a big load of rigmarole.
Well, you should have gone to Jacksonville Auto Sales.
Jacksonville Auto Sales across from Walmart in Jacksonville, or find us on the web at jascars.com. Remember, Jacksonville Auto Sales, home of the no rigmarole deal.
Big news for homebuyers searching through all those complicated mortgage options. AOD Federal Credit Union is now offering new, out-of-the-box mortgage solutions. Mortgage loan manager Jamie Bailey will help find the best rates and quickest approval for you. Conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, Jumbo, HARP, and more. Call Jamie Bailey at 256-241-8218. Out-of-the-box mortgage services. Reason number 4 that you belong with AOD Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. All loans subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.
The Ford brand has always brought you impressive style and legendary quality, and Sonny King Ford brings you the lowest price and the largest inventory, new or pre-owned. The new 2015 F-150 gets the best gas mileage of any truck without giving up its powerful towing capacity. The iconic new 2015 Mustang, with its classic pony car looks and hunkered down stance, preserves a legacy that defines American motoring. For over 93 years, Sonny King Ford, for the best cars and best price.
For emergency and non-emergency medical transportation, you can count on Anniston EMS.
Hello, I'm Johnny Warren with Anniston EMS, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide support for the Calhoun County's Most Wanted program. And I would like to remind everyone out there that if they need any medical transportation needs, please don't hesitate to call us.
Call Anniston EMS at 256-237-8572.
And welcome to the second half of our lineup. First up this half, Roosevelt Dotson. Mr. Dotson, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for probation revocation on possession of a forged instrument, third. And this is Katina Jones. Miss Jones, last known to be living in Birmingham. She's wanted for failure to appear on theft of property, second. And meet Lorenz Howell. Miss Howell, last known to be living in Talladega. She's wanted for theft of property, first. And here is Louis Breimer. Mr. Breimer, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for probation revocation on breaking and entering a vehicle and negotiating worthless negotiable instruments. That's writing bad checks. And this is Kenneth Thomas. Mr. Thomas, last known to be living in Weaver. He's wanted for probation revocation on possession of marijuana, second. And last up in our lineup this week, Teatro Beard. Mr. Beard, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for probation revocation on possession of marijuana, second. And that's it for our lineup this week. If you have any information on the whereabouts of those folks, give us a call at Crime Stoppers 238-1414. And welcome back again. I'm here with Jean Ann Oglesby,
yes,
market manager of the downtown market.
Yes, starting fresh in Anniston.
Starting fresh in Anniston. That sounds like a marketing thing.
Of course.
Fresh. And this Saturday on the top of the parking deck.
Right.
It's nice weather for Saturday.
It's going to be beautiful, cold, but beautiful.
Yes, but that's okay. You won't need a tent to shade you from the blistering sunshine because it'll be a cool and beautiful day.
Right.
For the bike races also this weekend.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That's another thing. Bike races this weekend, I should have mentioned at the top, we're going to have people riding bikes all over Anniston Saturday and Sunday. So please, drivers, be alert, be patient. This is a big event, brings in a lot of people to visit Anniston. Want to put on our shiny, happy, smiling faces and show Anniston's best, which includes the fruits, vegetables, nuts, and crafts from the downtown market.
Yes.
Well, so we've learned at the top of the show that the downtown market's certified.
Yes.
Which means we've got fresh fruits and vegetables that are grown locally or within 25 miles of Alabama.
Right.
And that's really wonderful.
It is.
So we have other markets running around. We've got some in Oxford and some in other places. So how does your market or Anniston's market differ, say, from Oxford's market?
Well, let me say this. We're all a family. So we want you to buy fresh. And we want you to buy local. And we want you to feed your children, your grandchildren, your friends, your neighbors, your husband, your wife, you know, whomever need to eat good products, and they need to be local. Because you know why?
Why?
You'll be able to look that farmer in the eye and say, how did you grow this? What did you use to prevent insects from going on it? What method did you use? How often should I prepare this? How can I prepare this?
Oh, they know all those tricks, huh?
It's putting a face on the food you eat.
And that's really neat. And that's one of the wonderful things about, I mean, Anniston and Oxford, this area, you can't really call it a small area because it may be a little smaller than, say, the Birmingham metropolitan area, but it's a community nonetheless. And that's one of the neat things about living in this kind of a community. We get to know everybody, and we do have farmers that are just nearby. And I think that's wonderful.
Well, you know, there are more days in the week than one. There are more hours in the day than one. So if you're ready on Thursday for something fresh, then you can go to the Oxford market. Okay. You can also go to the admin building on Wednesdays and Saturdays to those farmers who have been there. You can come to our market, the downtown market, on Saturday mornings at 7 o'clock. Then if you would like to travel on up the road, you can go to the Jacksonville market on Saturdays and on Tuesdays. So you have a variety of places to go and opportunities to see some of the same people and opportunities to meet new people.
Well, that's neat. So no matter where you are in Calhoun County, there's a farmer's market nearby.
There is.
On at least 3 days a week.
Right.
If you plan your shopping well, you can avoid all the big box stores and go meet your farmers face to face and have some fresh vegetables. Do they have honey?
They do. East Boga Bee Company and Ridgewood Farms have honey. It's wonderful. And you know, honey, local honey is good for controlling your allergies.
That's right. I was going to say that. You beat me to it, and that's good because when I came to Alabama, I noticed that everybody I knew had allergies in springtime.
Yes.
And I didn't, because I guess I didn't grow up here, so I didn't pick up this allergy. But my kids certainly did develop allergies, and so it's a local thing. But we use the honey, the local honey, and not only does it taste good, but it's good for you, and it helps with the allergies, and I think it's wonderful.
It is
So
wonderful.
We have bread, local
we
bread.
have bread, artisanal bakery. There's soap. Spicy Kudzu creates her own soaps and lotions. Then as far as now this market, you'll find a lot of greens, kale, spinach, cabbage, lettuces. And we'll also have a lot of canned vegetables because at the close of market last year, again, because of the weather, everything was a little bit delayed getting up out of the ground. So there was a lot of produce at the end of market that our farmers and growers decided to can. So we'll have that available. You know, the thing I want to warn people about is if you're looking for a watermelon in March, it was not grown here.
Sure.
You know, if you're looking for a fresh, good old tomato to put on white bread with mayonnaise in March, it was not grown here. However, we do have some of our producers working with what is called high tunnels, low tunnels, or greenhouses. So it's possible that we'll see fresh, acidic tomatoes available earlier in the market than, say, late June or early July.
So we have a market this Saturday.
We do.
So what can we expect as far as fruits and vegetables?
Again, you'll find a lot of the greens. You'll have jellies and jams, and the canned veggies like peas and pickles and green beans. We have some pickled okra coming in. You'll find fun, frivolity, and friendship.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then the next Saturday, April the 4th, we'll move behind City Hall under the big top.
Under the big top. That's that big white tent I saw there.
Yes, I'm glad you saw it.
I did. I wondered what it was for. It was huge.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's great. And now you were talking before we came on the air about the coalition of downtown markets. Tell me a little bit more about that real quick.
Well, I've been talking with Oxford and Jacksonville about keeping people in Calhoun County. And we decided to form a coalition. We're going to call it Calhoun Fresh Market Corridor. Because basically all of us are on that Highway 21 route. So you could start off in Oxford, come to Anniston, you could stop at our market, you could go on to the market behind the admin building and on up to Jacksonville.
Fantastic.
So you'll just stay here.
The Market Coalition.
Right.
So if you need fruits and vegetables, fresh this Saturday, the downtown market on the top of the parking deck.
Yes.
And part of the new coalition of downtown markets in Calhoun County. We have to take a break. We'll be back with you with our crazy criminal, so stay tuned.
The Box Mortgage Solutions. Mortgage loan manager Jamie Bailey will help find the best rates and quickest approval for you. Conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, Jumbo, HARP, and more. Call Jamie Bailey at 256-241-8218. Out of the Box Mortgage Services. Reason number 4, that you belong with AOD Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. All loans subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.
The Ford brand has always brought you impressive style and legendary quality, and Sonny King Ford brings you the lowest price and the largest inventory, new or pre-owned. The new 2015 F-150 gets the best gas mileage of any truck without giving up its powerful towing capacity. The iconic new 2015 Mustang, with its classic pony car looks and hunkered down stance, preserves a legacy that defines American motoring. For over 93 years, Sonny King Ford, for the best cars and best price.
For emergency and non-emergency medical transportation, you can count on Anniston EMS.
Hello, I'm Johnny Warren with Anniston EMS, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide support for the Calhoun County's Most Wanted program. And I would like to remind everyone out there that if they need any medical transportation needs, please don't hesitate to call us.
Call Anniston EMS at 256-237-8572.
Your word is rigmarole.
Can you define it?
A long, complicated, and annoying process.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The last time I tried to buy a car, I just got a big load of rigmarole.
Well, you should have gone to Jacksonville Auto Sales.
Jacksonville Auto Sales across from Walmart in Jacksonville, or find us on the web at jascars.com. Remember, Jacksonville Auto Sales, home of the no rigmarole deal.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved
A crackhead,
Drug addict, alcoholic, meth freak,
a wretch,
like me.
I once was.
homeless,
Broken. Sad.
Just lost.
but now I am.
Sober.
Happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
More than half of kids 12 to 17 years old have personal web pages, videos, or blogs. It's called social networking. As a parent, you should be monitoring your child's web pages. Find out the name of their site and go to it at least 3 times a week. Check for inappropriate material, for pictures, comments, and messages. Make sure your child doesn't post their personal information. Software is available to help you monitor your child's internet use. I'm Calhoun County Sheriff Larry Amerson. For more information, log on to our website or call the number on your screen.
And welcome to the Crime Stoppers portion of our show. We have one case for you this week, so listen close. Sometime between March 8th and March 15th, a shotgun chainsaw and 2 weed eaters were stolen from this residence on New Liberty Road in Wellington. We need to know something about that so we can get those firearms back. So if you know anything about this case, you can give Crime Stoppers a call at 256-238-1414. Remember, we want your information and not your name.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
And now it's time for our crazy criminal. We're back with Jean Ann Oglesby. She's not our crazy criminal, but our crazy criminal comes to us from Providence, Rhode Island. Now, you've seen those big money trucks, right?
Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah. They're a tempting target, although they're pretty secure. Well, this crazy criminal, he found one that wasn't quite so secure, and he reached in there and he grabbed bags of money. $800 in each bag.
Wow.
$800 of pennies in each bag. Each bag weighed 30 pounds, and he tried to run, but with 30-pound bags in his possession, he couldn't run fast, and he couldn't outrun the police. And he was apprehended with 30 pounds of $800, 30-pound bags of pennies, mind you, and now he's in jail, and the laughingstock of the prison. So we have our downtown market this Saturday.
Yes.
We have bike races all over the county. There's the Saturday, what used to be the Woodland Challenge, which is now the Iron Mountain. It's something. We have so many bike races, and that's a wonderful thing for Calhoun County and Anniston, our economy.
Yes.
So we want everybody to come to the races this weekend. Ride your bikes if you've got stamina. And Sunday there's a race all around McClellan and, oh my gosh, up Baines Gap and like professionals racing. So this is if you're a bike rider, a bike racer, congratulations, get out there and do it. I like to just watch. If you're a driver on the road this weekend, please be hyper vigilant. There's going to be bikes everywhere. And if you're a spectator and you want to come support this really unique thing for Anniston, a lot of cities have different attractions. Birmingham's got baseball, and Tuscaloosa's got football, and that town down south, they got football too. But we have bike races, and let's come out and support that. It's going to be a beautiful weekend, and we thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next week on Calhoun County's Most Wanted, but not in the lineup. Take care and have a great weekend.